Introducing myself, yeah, my name is Menno. I'm 32 years old. I'm from the Netherlands, and I finally am in crypto full time. And I don't know, man. It never worked out for me in life, and I can finally say that I'm kind of an entrepreneur right now. What I do, it works, and sometimes it doesn't. Of course, nothing only works, but I always heard from people, if I can, you can. And I was always like, oh, I can't, shut the fuck up. Like, it's not possible for me. And yeah, now it turns out that I could. And that's really the message that I would like to try to give to people as well. And therefore, I'm here every day. Doesn't matter how hard my life gets, or how painful it is sometimes to have to set my work above anything else, because running your own company, it gives you a lot of freedom, but I never have vacation. I never have weekend. I don't know the last time I really had vacation. Even if I don't work, I work, right? And it's kind of hard. It's a lot of sacrifices, but that's investing to hopefully soon live the best life I can, and just do what I want whenever I want. And I want to take this community with me on the ride, because I know what a struggle being broke can be. People say, yeah, money doesn't make you happy, right? I always feel like, have you ever really been broke? I don't know, but it depends on what you do with your money. Like, if you want to buy 10 Rolexes and 5 Ferraris, then I don't assume that it's gonna make you a lot happier, no. But if money is really the thing that's holding you back to do what you want to do, and you have to go to a dead-ass job that you don't want to work with, and you don't want to spend the time with the people, or doing things that you want, because money is not allowing you, then money can definitely make you unhappy if you do not have it. So then automatically having money is a solution. And it's taking control of your own life. We have to work 40 hours a week, right? And I do feel like, well, 40 hours is quite a lot, right? And we don't live that long. So why not make the best out of that? Therefore, crypto is such an outcome for me, for everybody that's still here, right? It is early and we are here. But my goal is to, like, we have these cycles in crypto, and right, that comes every once in 4 years. If you fuck it up right now, you have to wait another 4 years. And then you probably won't get the best chance that you got now. So my goal is to share all day, every day with everybody. Like, guys, it's now this kind of market. Your main goal, your main focus should be not losing money in the first place. Once you got that figured out, let's talk about making money. Finally, I lost a lot of money, and shit, man, I've been so wrecked. It's so weird. Like, how am I taking control in my hands while I was always the guy that got rocked, that lost its money, that even was lending money, or taking loans, sorry. And because I thought I was going to do something with it that could change my life. Yeah, it did change my life. It made it so much worse. I hit rock bottom, man, because of crypto as well. Because I thought it was the solution. Never figured that I was the problem, right? If you would have gave me $1 million 10 years ago, yeah, it didn't end well. It didn't end well, probably. Well, I have ADHD, so I never had the concentration to really, I wanted to be creative, and I always chased that dream by making music. And I was never the type of person that said, like, oh yeah, throw me behind a desk and I will do whatever the fuck you say, right? That was not for me. That really made me, I don't know, it made me so unhappy. But that same ADHD and the concentration problems was also the reason for me to not finish school. Yeah, I did finish school though, but not like I supposed to, and I didn't do anything with it, and it wasn't for me. And that made me turn out behind the stupid desk that I always hated. I wasn't happy there. But yeah, then again, you need money. So yeah, again, money doesn't make you happy. I don't know if I agree on that though. At a certain point, I was in crypto, and I really needed the money, and I thought, like, yeah, crypto is the outcome, right? You throw some $1,000 in and you make $1 million, done. Save my problem, save my life, change everything for me. Yeah, and then you start losing more. No, and that didn't really went well for me in the past. And only until I took it slow but steady, it went fast, if you know what I mean, right? If you want to get rich overnight, you're gonna wreck yourself overnight. That's unless the couple of exceptions that are actually lucky. But you cannot, you know, you can't say like, hey, I'm gonna be lucky now. That happens or that doesn't happen. And in most cases it doesn't. Not to me and not to a lot of people. We cannot do that. Therefore I took control in our hands, and that really worked out for me. I started learning. I just started listening to the best. I started doing my own thing. Started really checking out like, okay, well, very specific, like, you know, what coins should I buy? What coins should I buy? This is gonna do 100x. Oh, it went down. Fuck it, let me sell and wreck, right? Instead of that, I was learning like, okay, instead of what to buy, where are we? Where are we in the cycle? Is this the time, right? And if not, how can I build a cash flow right now to make sure that I have something for when it is actually time? And in the meantime, while it's now not the best time, how can I prepare and how can I use that time instead of just sitting and waiting? Because sitting and waiting is getting you nowhere. Therefore, I built What Do You Meme? What Do You Meme is a project that I've built. We invest in crypto launchpads, and that will be huge in the bull market. So check it out. But the thing is that we built that in the bear market, right? Because the bear market is for building your projects, build your maintain yourself, but build your knowledge as well. So yeah, now at a certain point, I started doing YouTube, and it went really well. I have a podcast on if you check the Patreon page, there's a podcast. My complete life story is there, how I went from zero, being a fucking loser, to just doing crypto and making sure that I have control in my own hands. But very shortly sad is that I was working that job, and at a certain point, I was always the one that sat in its comfort zone. And I never dared to get out of it, because then what? At a certain point, I was so sick and tired of my fucking life, man. I said, you know what, fuck this comfort zone, let me try. And because of the pressure that I needed to succeed, also because I had a kid on the way back then. So I needed to succeed. It was the stupidest thing, the stupidest timing ever. But that gave me the fuel and the motivation to do it well. It works for me, I guess. And the fun thing is, the work is hard, but I don't find it hard. It's easy. The work is very hard. It's stressful. I'm working all the time. Like I said, I never have vacation. I never have no weekends. I have no rest. I always work. It's fucking up my social life. But that's an investment. Because of, I don't know, that persistence, it's working. My goal is to get a community and get that community to, I'm not like Richard Hart here saying, oh, I'm so smart, right? I'm not fucking smart. I just know now how not to be stupid, because crypto is not that hard, but it's very easy to do stupid things, and that gets you wrecked. And you don't have to be a genius to make it with crypto. You just don't have to do stupid things. That's all. And I want to build a community that doesn't do stupid things. That's all. That's it. We are now building the richest, smartest, and happiest community in crypto. 100%. My channel was built in the bear market. Everybody that's with us is interested in crypto at the hardest and most boring, non-rewarding, life-draining times. These people will all be rewarded. I'm just here guiding, like, hey guys, this is what worked for me, and this definitely didn't work for me. So specific, I built a steady cash flow in crypto. I participated in launchpads, for example, which are getting vested to me every day, right? So I can live off that. I have 2 YouTube channels running at the moment. I have the What Do You Meme token, which is at the moment not rewarding for me. I just am a What Do You Meme holder as well, and I'm staking the tokens, and whenever we get these profits, then I'm getting money from that as well, just like any other holder. I think that's the thing though, that you should be willing to invest now and not expect returns tomorrow. I bought a Gala film note like more than a year ago. I haven't heard shit from how that's going to end up. Still, $5,000 though. That's a lot of money. Apart from that, I set up the Patreon. Why? Because I want to really show people how I did it. Right? On the YouTube channel, I talk about investing and about not buying and buying, which altcoins, this and that. But on the Patreon, I'm gonna talk about how did I went from being completely in debt, zero, miserable, to basically doing whatever the fuck I want. These people pay a monthly fee for that as an investment in themselves, and they get insane content in return. That's also about investing. Man, how much money I spend monthly on certain charts, on certain videos, on certain groups that I'm in. Thousands. Thousands. But you know what it did for me? It saved me every single cent and it made me more. That's the thing about investing. If you are willing to invest in whatever you think is gonna work for you, it will pay off. But you can't see crypto as a casino. That has really wrecked me in the past. See it as a casino, right? Because there's a Pepe or something like that. I'd be like, oh, let me throw $100 in there. Chances 99.999% you lose that $100. And you do it 100 times and you have lost all your money. And then you see the next Pepe blowing up without you there. Yeah, that's how it works. You won't be there. I'm not gonna talk to the exceptions here. I'm talking to everybody out there. Except the exceptions. Right? You can't bet on being an exception or getting lucky with crypto. If you want to change your life, you are going to fucking do it. I fucking did it. So now what I'm working on is mainly the Fomo Factory channel that I have been every day of the bear market. I don't recall missing a day. Maybe if you search back, I missed a day somewhere in the beginning, but basically I never missed a day and I will never miss a day. Fomo Factory channel. I really am dedicated to that channel. And I'm happy to hear if people said that I have saved them a lot of money, and especially also if I made them a lot of money. Because if we can do that in the bear market, then the bull is going to be fun as fuck. So that I'm working on a lot. On the Fomotion channel once in a while, that's more for the high risk, high reward calls. So that's a complete different type of channel basically. I'm working a lot on What Do You Meme. So What Do You Meme is the project that I made, and that is going to, I want to be cautious with what I say, but I am highly convinced that it's going to benefit our community members. I'm working now on the Patreon a lot for the people that really felt like, okay, now it's time to turn my life around. I'm gonna check out these weekly podcasts. Exclusive videos. I want to get early calls. I want to know more about NFTs. I want to follow a trading course. I want to follow a full crypto course. I want to see what's in FOMO's portfolio. I want to have calls with Fomotion to, talk about my portfolio. What can I change? What can I do right there? How should I adjust it if I need to do anything like that? And a lot more. That's what I'm focusing on now as well. I really want to be there personally for the people that really are sick and tired of playing this stupid game that doesn't reward them, and that really feel like, okay, let's step out of the casino and let's take control in our own hands, because it worked for me. And if anybody out there really wants it, then I'm 100% there for you. So those are 4 things. If you want to sign up there, I don't want to show that right here, but if you want to sign up there, there's a link below though. Right? It's my channel, of course, there's a link below. Fuck that. My end goal? Is it good that I don't have an end goal? I don't have an end goal. I have all small mid goals, but I don't have an end goal, because an end goal says it's done. I cannot be done. I will be unhappy, man. I would be like, how can you do nothing? I don't know. That's not gonna work for me. If I would have like $20 billion, I would still make YouTube videos. I would still work on that Patreon. I would still work on the What Do You Mean token. Matter of fact, and the community is going to be very happy because I'm quite generous. So what's mine is yours. No problem. No, I mean, I want to build stuff. I want to and especially in crypto. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm Dutch. I was talking about that with another Dutch guy, and we both got scammed. And we were saying like, yeah, maybe the Dutch trust people too well. Maybe the Dutch are really good people. Like, maybe not for Indonesian back in the day, but overall, maybe the Dutch are just really good and generous. And I felt like, yeah, maybe that's the case. Because if I would have it all, then I don't need it. You can have it as well. I am not the type of person that can sit in on the Bahamas all day and do nothing. I'm always working in my head, and it will never stop. If I would have my mortgage paid off, I would think about how I'm going to pay it off for my family, and for their kids, and for their friends, and it never stops. So yeah, you know my story a little bit, right? A little bit, like a overview off of it, to put it like that. But my motivation is through the roof, man, and I just want everybody to feel the same. Maybe I've got wrecked and scammed too much that I'm now so sick and tired of it. Maybe that's it. I don't know. I don't know where it comes from. All I know is I am sick and tired of living how I lived. And if I want to change things, I'm going to change things. It's done. And people can do exactly the same. So follow me on that journey. I'm not giving any financial advice, right? But take me as your research. They always say, do your research. Let me be a part of it, right? Do whatever you want to do with it, but hear me out.